Oh my god. My sister's in here and she's munching on some cinnamon hearts. So if you hear anything, she's digging in the bag and she's chomping away. But hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I have kind of an exciting video today. I'm excited to talk about this stuff. So I wanted to go through all of my favorite beauty, skincare, body products stuff. I have things from makeup to like body treatments. I have just a few other like random things in here, but it all basically revolves around beauty. Some of it's drugstore, some of it's high-end, but these are my top favorite products that I use all the time on a daily basis. Some of them, majority of them. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys like this video and let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is not necessarily a product, but more of a brand. I have 4 of their products and I absolutely love this brand. I found it probably about 3 years ago and I've been using them nonstop ever since. And it is Soap and Glory. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this brand, but they are super cute. These are 2 of their products. Let's see if I can hold up all of them. But I have 4 things here that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is this here, because this is probably my favorite product from them, and it is their Smoothie breakfast scrub with oat, shea butter, and sugar body smoother. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's so cute. It's like, I don't even know. They make it look old-fashioned. And it's just super cute. As you can see, I did really like this, as I am basically finished it. I need to get another one, but the store that I normally buy this from is all out of it right now, so I'm just waiting. The second product that I like to pair this with is their Righteous Butter, and it also has shea butter, aloe vera in it, and it looks like this. Now, I've used this quite a lot, but it doesn't really, I mean, I guess it kind of looks like it. It's super thick, super rich, so it locks in moisture really well, and it smells amazing. This one smells good too. This is more of like a fresh smell. I don't always like to smell super sweet, which is what this one is, but this one's their scrub. It smells like, what does it smell like to you? Caramel. Okay, Kaya says it smells like caramel. I don't know, it just smells really sweet. Like almost like maple syrup, kind of. And then with this, they also have their Smoothie body milk. So it's almond, cocoa, yogurt, oat, and honey. And this one comes in a pump. So it's a little different. This is what the packaging looks like. It's got like a milkshake on the front of it. And this smells really close to what this smells like. It's super sweet as well, so I only use this sometimes. I like smelling more fresh than I do sweet. Oh, it smells so good. If you guys ever get a chance to smell this, or you ever get a chance to try it, I highly recommend trying it. And the last product that I have by them is this, and this is their deep, what is it? Their deep cleansing milk. Now, I don't use this, as you can see, I'm a little over halfway done this. I don't use this every day, and I don't use this when I take off my makeup. I use this more on a day where I've had a kind of like a clean face or really light makeup. I don't have a lot of heavy eye makeup. I don't find it's really good at taking off mascara, things like that, but it's really good to take off your foundation, cleanses your skin really well. It's like super hydrating, so that I use this on more of a day-to-day basis where I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. And it works really, really well. It also says special clogged pore formula with peach and go juice extract. Now it does say on here that it melts away makeup. It melts away face makeup, things like that, but I find it still has a hard time breaking down mascara and things like that. Okay, so the next product I want to talk to you about are a few other body scrubs that I really like. So this one actually is a face scrub. I use this one specifically just for my body. I find it's a little bit too harsh on my face, but this one I use on my face. And this one is the st.tropez, or sorry, St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. And this one's nice and fresh as well. I like using this and then using the Righteous Butter over it. It makes my skin so smooth. And as you can see, I am basically done. I've just been scraping the bottom of it. But it smells so good. It smells so fresh. What's inside of it is super, like, little granules. I don't know if it's actually like little pieces of apricot, but they're so tiny and it just is really nice for exfoliating the face. Again, you don't want to exfoliate your face every day. I probably use this maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week if I'm feeling extra, but I do not use this every single day. Okay, the last scrub that I have isn't technically a scrub. It's sugar. Now, I use this before I am about to self-tan. So if I'm going to go in with a self-tanner, I like to exfoliate my body. I don't want to use one of those, so I have this, and this is coconut sugar. You can get this at the grocery store. It smells really, really good. It smells like, I don't know. It doesn't smell like coconut. Like almost like brown sugar. And this is really good for taking off your self-tanner at the end of the week or whatever it is when you want to just to get rid of it all. It's really good for that. And then it's really good for exfoliating the skin before you apply your self-tanner in the areas that are really dry. So you just take some of it in your hand, get it a little wet, rub it, and then I use it on my arms, on my knees, anywhere that's super dry that might need a little extra exfoliant. I basically do my entire body with it, and it works really well. Alright, so this is the last kind of like body thing that I have, and it is the st.tropez Self Tanner in Classic, and I am like basically all out of this, but I love this self tanner. It's nice and natural. It doesn't make you look orange at all, and it's got a nice pump, so you just pump some of it onto the mitt, rub it on yourself, leave it on for, what does it say? 4 to 8 hours, and then you rinse it off. It doesn't stay sticky. It dries matte, it dries down. So if you wanted to do this right before you go to bed, just let it sit for a little bit, and then you can throw a t-shirt back on, and you should be fine in bed. But I really like this stuff. Now, it is a little expensive, but it's one of the better self tanners that I have ever used, and it is definitely worth it. Okay, I'm going to move on to more of our skincare. So I have 3 skincare products here. And the first one I'm going to talk about is this Vichy Normaderm Deep Cleansing Gel for sensitive skin. And it looks like this. Now, I think this is just like a little sample size of it, but I think this comes in like a pump. And this is really good for taking off your makeup as well as helping with acne. I get really bad acne around my mouth area, hormonal acne, and this helps a lot. I find it really clears up my skin. This, and then using like a benzoyl gel or a benzoyl peroxide gel over it after when I'm done is really nice. The next thing I have is this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This is for the days where I'm really dry. I have combination skin, so around the outside of my face is really dry, but the inside of it is around my nose and my T-zone is really oily. If you have really dry skin, this is great for you, and it's just a nice, it's got a nice light mist to it, and it smells great too. It smells nice and fresh. Okay, the next thing I have by Tatcha is the Silk Canvas. This and this I got in like a little set that had, it also came with the Luminous Dewy Skin Cream or Moisturizer, and then it also came with the mask, and I really like those. But I don't think they're my favorite. I really like the Silk Canvas though. I use this over top of my makeup or on a day where I'm not really wearing any makeup and I just want to blur around those areas. And it looks like this, and it's super smooth. It kind of has a little bit of a silicone feeling to it, which makes it a really good primer if you need. I love this. I need to get like the full version of this, or the big version, but for now this will last me quite some time. Okay, now I'm gonna get into my makeup stuff. So this isn't necessarily makeup, but it's like a makeup accessory. So I got this book, and it's called a Lash book, and it's by Morphe. I love this thing. Instead of having all of my individual lashes like still in the box, I put them in this. Oh my god, I love it. So you just take them off and you can stick them. It's got like the it's got like these little things, so you can just stick it right to the rim side by side. These ones right now are my absolute favorite. They're similar to like Lily lashes, because I've tried Lily lashes in the style Miami. They're a little bit more toned down, but kind of similar, and they are Kiss lashes. What are they? I don't have the box here to show you, but I think I wrote it down somewhere. Kiss Lash Couture, and I think they're in the style Gala. I love them. I've been wearing them probably for like the past month now, these types of lashes, and I'm in love. I love them. I will definitely be rebuying, and I think they're anywhere from like $13 to $15. Next thing I'm going to talk about is this guy right here. This is a Morphe beauty sponge. I used to use, I had like a real beauty blender, and then I've used like beauty blenders from like CVS, Shoppers, like drugstore beauty blenders, and I love this one the best. I think I'm due for a new one pretty soon, but I absolutely love this. It has changed my entire makeup routine. I don't like doing my foundation with a brush. I'll only do it with a brush if I need to do it really fast, but majority of the time I'm using this. It just applies it really nice. I don't know, it's really squishy. It's not super dense, but it just has something to it that just works better than the other ones. It's a little bit more dense than a regular beauty blender, but it's not like hard or anything. So it's really nice. It's a game changer. The next thing that I am in love with is this guy right here. I use this to clean my brushes. I don't know if you can see, it's got this texture on it, and then it's got suction cups on the other side, so you can stick it to your bathroom sink. You just put some brush cleaner on it, or dish soap, or baby soap, whatever it is that you use to clean your brushes, and you just rub it around in it, and it cleans them so well. I see some people say like just use your hand and just do it like that. Yes, that works too. I love this. I'm trying to remember where I got this from. I think I got this from Shoppers, but I'm sure you could probably find one on Amazon or CVS or maybe even the dollar store. Check the dollar store. You might be able to find one there. But this is amazing. Okay, next I have two eyeshadow palettes that I have been loving and using. These are my two most used palettes. I have a lot of palettes, and these are my two most used. This one is super colorful. It's a little big. It's got black packaging. I am obsessed with it, and it is the Morphe X James Charles palette, and it looks like this. This palette, you can honestly create any look you want with this palette. You have your nice neutral tones all up here. You have your reds. This color right here is such a pretty highlighter shade. I don't know if you see that. Oh my god. I used this as highlighter for a really long time. I love it. It's good on basically any skin tone. It's like a really nice gold shade. Almost similar color to, I feel like, the Becca, one of the Becca highlighters. I don't remember which one, but it's similar to like one of the Becca highlighters. All of these colors are super silky and smooth and blend out like a dream. You have your blues, your greens, your purples, all of your neutral. You can use these ones as contour shades, bronzing shades. I love this palette. And the second palette I have is this one here, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. This palette is so beautiful. I use this more on probably like a day-to-day basis. The James Charles palette I'll use on a night out, but this one I use probably every day. Just came out. Oh my god. This one I use probably on like a day-to-day basis. It is so beautiful. I love all like the nice neutral tones. The shimmers are really nice and blend out really nice. This shade right here, Rose Quartz, is what I have on my eyes today. Let me roll this up and I'll show you. So that color there is Rose Quartz, and that is what I have all over my lid right now. And then I have it blended out with Birch, which is this shade right here. It's like a nice, it's a little warmer tone brown, but they do have a really nice cool tone brown called Twig, which is this shade right here. Let's watch a few more shades for you. There's Noir, so there's a really nice dark black. It's like jet black. And we'll do one more. How about Cider? And it's a really pretty bronzy shade. I don't know how to show you. I'm swatching it weird. A really nice bronzy shade right here. Okay, the next thing, I have a highlighter palette, which is what I use today to highlight my face. And I also highlighted my collarbones, but I don't know. I plan to wear a different shirt. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's this palette right here. It's the Spotlight Highlight, a 6-color palette by BH Cosmetics. And it looks like this. This is what the packaging looks like. And then you open it up, and it's got a nice mirror right here. And then it's got all of these beautiful shades right there. I kind of do the whole Scott Barnes method and kind of mix them all together and then put on my face with a nice big fan brush. But it's got 6 shades. These two here are really light. This one is way too light for me. I typically mix this one and this one together. Sometimes these two. Radiance is a little bit too dark for me. It's better on days where I have like a nice glow and I'm using a nice tan and I'm using a darker color. I don't really go into Allure a lot just because it's got like a purple hue to it that I'm not really a huge fan of, but majority of the time I kind of just mix them all together and then put that everywhere. But this is blinding and it's super inexpensive. I forgot to say, I will link everything down below, all the links and all the products with the prices so you guys know how much everything is. Majority of this is from the drugstore. Some of it is high-end, like this St.Tropez too, but I also think that you can get this at a drugstore. Morphe you can get at Ulta, Morphe stores and online. And then everything else I think is basically drugstore that you can get in store. This is high-end and this is high-end as well. Okay, the next thing I'm going to get into is I have a foundation and a lipstick and a setting powder I want to talk about. All from the drugstore. I am a huge fan of the drugstore. I think that if you can find something that performs well with your skin, why spend a large amount of money on something that you can get for a lot cheaper? So I have this foundation right here, and it is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I have gone through, I don't even know how many bottles of this. I rebuy it all the time. I haven't been able to find something that performs just as well as this. I am obsessed with this foundation. Now, of course, it's not what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the, what am I wearing? I think the Milani 2-in-1 foundation, the concealer and foundation foundation. But I am the color 112 and it looks like this. I think the price of this is like $17.99. I know I've talked about this in a lot of my videos. I think I've used this in like 2 or 3 of the videos that I have posted already. And it is amazing. It's super full coverage. It blends out like a dream. It doesn't make you look cakey though. Like I don't know how to explain it. It dries down matte. I have, like I said before, I have super oily skin. So like my T-zone is really oily and then the outside of my face is dry. It doesn't cling to any dry patches and it doesn't, the oil on my face stays controlled, but that's also because of this. So this and this together are amazing. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Usually I am 05. This one's 10 Fair Light, so it's a little bit darker than what I normally use, but it still is working. We were all out of the store was all out of the one that I normally wear, but it's just a loose finishing powder. It looks like this. I will set my face with this all over my face. I'll do my under eyes and everywhere, and it helps to control any of my oil. My oil won't shine. Did I just say that? My oil won't shine through at all throughout the day, and I really do love this. All right, the very last thing that I want to share with you guys has been my new everyday all-time favorite lipstick. I recently discovered this. I liked it for the color, but I also like it for the formula as well. It's what I'm wearing on my lips now, and it's the L'Oreal Paris. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so it's the shade 416 I Create, and it looks like this. It's like a super pretty pinky nude shade, and this is really similar to a lip stain. And it looks like this. It dries down matte, but it doesn't make your lips super dry. The color stays on all day long. I love this lipstick. I only have it in this one shade, but I want to get it in more. If you have not tried this, if you're looking for a long wear lipstick, something that's it doesn't transfer. If you're looking for something transfer free, I would do something like this. It's super matte. Doesn't dry out your lips, lasts all day long, and the colors are really pretty. They got multiple different colors from red, nudes, everything. So if you get a chance to try this, let me know down below how you like it. Alright guys, and that is everything for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if any of these favorites that I talked about in this video are your favorites. Let me know about different video ideas that you guys want to see. I have a few videos lined up already of things that I want to do, and I just posted a video talking all about me being an esthetician student, what aesthetics is. I go into a little bit of detail about medical aesthetics, things like that. So if you're interested in a video like that, go ahead and check out my last video. Leave a like and a comment in the description. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Click the little bell button beside the subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a video. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.